Hey everybody, this is 311 Griffin, aka Sandman, and I'm in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. These are just some funny, odd, interesting things that I've run into, and we're going to kick it off here with my guy would not jump onto the boat. Edward just would not jump over onto the rail and get in the boat, so I decided to climb up here and jump on the spanker boom or whatever you call that. It was just funny. Nothing to see. Everybody cheers because I'm back on the boat. Never mind the fact that I just fell. And here, this was weird. This is my boat. This is a copy of the Jackdaw with no crew driving in circles. I'd never seen that before, but I just happened upon it. Thought that it was an interesting ship that I hadn't seen before, and as I got closer I realized that it was the Jackdaw. Sure enough, those are the sails I currently had.
Aloft, lads! Check those royals!
It's got the, looks just like the Jackdaw. It even has the gargoyle figurehead
Reef the mains! Crew up gallant!
So, don't know what's up with that, but here in a minute we're going to get into some cool, like, some interesting things that I saw, or that I had happen when I was fighting and running around. And as I went to hunt this white whale, there's the other copy of the Jackdaw in the distance, driving around in circles. I don't know what that's all about. If anybody happens to know, let me know. I think here in a minute when this comes up.
I see him off the
Yeah,
starboard
you can
bow!
still see it. The whale kind of drags me over there closer.
He's
for
a
minute,
slippery
but
bastard! Pull in, Captain! Nice one!
Anyway, so here's another thing that I thought was funny. I took over this fort and it started shooting at passing ships, but it's shooting the mast on my ship repeatedly. Stop blowing holes in me ship. Okay, so let's get into some fighting. These are just kind of... Assassin's Creed 4 wasn't quite as cool with the fighting as Assassin's Creed 3 was. It wasn't quite as fluid, it wasn't quite as rewarding, but every once in a while you get to do a really cool thing like a double takedown. And that's always fun. In my first playthrough, I think I had a couple of double counterattack kills. In this last playthrough, I only had one, and this one was it. Not that one. Sorry. This right here. These happen all the time in Assassin's Creed 3. You had to time it right, and you had to respond correctly, but they happen all the time, and they're a lot of fun, but they don't happen that often in Assassin's Creed 4. Another thing was in Assassin's Creed 3, depending on the weapons you had, Connor would do the double takedowns differently, depending on what weapons he had, and depending on, you know, you could even use your secondaries, or your equipment, and it was kind of interesting, and I just haven't noticed that in Assassin's Creed 4. I've played quite a bit of Assassin's Creed 4, and it's just not as rewarding in terms of the fighting. So, a little bummed. I mean, this is a far better game than Assassin's Creed 3, I believe. It's a better story, it's a better game, but I just kind of missed the fighting. So, this whole scene is, it ends up on a little bit of a funny note, but in this game, the more I studied an area and the more I tried to sneak around and not get noticed, the more disappointed I was. So every once in a while I would just decide to run around haphazardly, taking out targets of opportunity and going through an area as fast as I could, and that's what I happened to do here. And it actually worked out pretty well for a while. It winds up not working out, but that's okay. So every once in a while you can just run around an area killing people, and it's usually pretty rewarding. And you know, always kick open a loot chest when you're nearby. Never mind the guards and all the dead bodies. That guy really wants to ring a bell, but...
Stay right. Shit!
Also, I apologize for the language. Like a lot of games these days, there's a lot of bad language. This one's not too bad, but... So this is the funny part where I end this particular clip. This guy sees me and I wind up slugging through the water, so he catches up, but I just run around the tree a little bit and he kind of loses me. It would have been cooler if I would have just assassinated him, but I didn't. I kind of messed up. Anyway, it was funny. Okay, let's see what's next. This is not that interesting of a clip, except for the distance I get on that guy, as you'll see in a minute. I really just wanted this animus fragment, which are really annoying to collect, but it's okay. I got some really good distance kicking him off the castle wall, or the fort wall. And then these guys just kind of split up just enough to easily kill him, which I had no reason to kill him, but... The coolest thing about Assassin's Creed games is it's very rewarding to just run around killing guards. I always have a good time. So there's that guy. Look how far I kicked him. I think he might have slid up the slope a little bit. So here, this is the mission where you first get the Jackdaw, you're a prisoner, and you escape. And I kind of got fed up with sneaking around the ships, and I just decided to run around killing as many people as I could. And once again, I just happened to try to do it the most expedient way possible instead of sneaking around, and ran up the bowsprit here. And actually had a pretty good kill streak going on until the game decided that I didn't really want to air assassinate. So after this guy, I jump and I try to air assassinate two guys, but the game thinks I want to jump on that crate. So I missed a really cool, can't even seem to hit that guy with the swords. I missed a really cool, 5 kill streak, kind of a thing. But anyway, that's that. So huzzah for falling off a spanker boom. Thanks, guys.